Hello everyone, this is Arkady from JoyT5. Today we're going to do a quick demo of a 2024 JT5200 2-ton mini excavator with a Kubota D902 diesel engine. During the demo, we'll go over the main features of this machine, the double speed walking motors, expandable tracks, side swing boom, hydraulic hook hitch, hydraulic thumb. We'll show you the interior of the cabin and the engine compartment. Here is the hydraulic hook hitch attachment. After removing the safety pin, you'll be able to take off and put on a bucket without leaving the cab. Also, it has a lifting hook in case you need to lift something up with your machine. We'll show you how the hook hitch works later in the video. Here we have our hydraulic thumb. When machines get fitted from the factory with the hydraulic thumb, you also get an upgraded valve over here to a three-way in order to be able to select between the operation of a hydraulic thumb or your hydraulic auxiliary attachment without the need of disconnecting the hoses. All you have to do is just simply turn this knob over here. As a bonus, for our machines, we also include one set of 3/8 flat face connectors. So let's say if you have a hydraulic attachment, you will attach your hose over here, and then the flat face connector will allow you to quickly disconnect it from the machine. And same way to connect it back, you would just push it in. For extra protection, we included cylinder shields on all 4 cylinders. So you got 1, 2, 3, and the 4th shield will be on your dozer blade cylinder. Next important upgrade is the U-boom, where you have your boom cylinder on top. This has 2 main advantages. Number 1, it protects the cylinder from accidentally hitting it with anything that you pick up with the bucket, because you won't actually be able to curl the bucket to hit the cylinder. Also, if you're gonna want to dig deeper, the cylinder would not get in the way, and it gives you greater digging depth. The side swing boom mount is a single cast steel piece, which gives you extra rigidity and strength. If we look at some of the competitor cheaper machines, it will be a welded piece, which won't be as strong as this. This machine has expandable tracks, and the width of the blade can be adjusted by folding in or folding out the blade edges. Here's how it's done. First, we'll pull out the retainer pin and simply move the blade edge and resecure the pin in place. This machine has a 2-speed walking motors. 2-speed motors have 3 main benefits. Number 1, obviously the speed. On a high gear, you can travel double the speed than low gear. Second benefit is your hose management. The hoses are behind this blade, which gives it extra protection. And the third benefit, the motor doesn't stick out in the middle, which minimizes the risk of ripping out the motor or getting stuck in the mud. Now, let's take a look at the engine compartment. Inside, you will find a diesel, made in Japan, Kubota D902 engine. One of the upgrades that cannot be easily seen from the exterior pictures of the machine, and cheaper manufacturers tend not to talk about, is your hydraulic pump. Base models come with a gear pump that can produce around 25 liters per minute flow. With JoyT5, our machines have upgraded pumps, which are variable displacement piston pumps that can produce up to 41 liters per minute flow and provide you a smoother operation when compared to a gear pump. Here's where you can see it. Manufacturer that makes JT5200 mainly produces machines for Europe. That is why you can find the CE mark that proves that the machine conforms to the European Union safety standards. Plus, you can find the Euro 5 emission sticker. Fair share of these machines are sold in Germany. That is why your safety stickers are actually in English and German. When inside the cab, you have a fair share of headspace. Plus, you have adjustable seat that can tilt back and forward. And you have your seat belt. Over here, we have our hydraulic lock. Once we lower it down, it moves your left console, where you have your lights, double speed, and then adjustable chassis. And over here, we have our throttle. Moving to the right, at the bottom, we have a pedal that will control your side swim boom. This pedal will control your hydraulic thumb. Here we will find our blade control. Our console and the key. In addition to the foldable armrests on the seat itself, we also have a second set for the joysticks. The height of the joystick rests can be adjusted, and right now, as you can see, it's very comfortable to sit in to operate the machine. Now, let's start the machine and see what it can do. First thing we need to do is to lift the hydraulic lock. With the lever down, the machine will not start. Then we're gonna glow plug the machine by turning the key to the left and holding it for 5 seconds. Now we're ready to start. To operate the hydraulics, we need to lower the hydraulic lock lever. When it's up, hydraulics do not work. After we lowered it, the machine is fully operational. So first, let's demo the expandable tracks. We will need to turn around to lift the machine in the air. Make sure you're straight when you're lifting the machine. Then we'll select our adjustable tracks. We can pull them in or pull them out. Let's try out a side swim boom. If you ever need to dig along the wall or foundation, this is the only way to do it. Here's how it works. With the pedal on the left, you can move your boom without moving the cab. Then by rotating the cab, you can see that now we're parallel with the tracks. And if we were parked beside the wall, we would actually be able to dig. will demo our hydraulic thumb. It is controlled by the pedal on the right. Here we can lower it and lift it. This will allow you to grab anything you'd have in the bucket. Now we will show you how the hydraulic hook hitch works. We already took out the safety pin earlier in the video, so we don't need to get out of the cab in order to disengage it. By pressing the button on the joystick, we'll disengage the quick hitch, and then all we need to do is just simply curl. And the bucket falls off. Now we will put back on the buckets. First we want to hook it on the top pin, then curl, and release the quick hitch. As easy as that, the bucket is on. Now let's see the difference between the single and double speed. So here's how it moves on the single speed. Let's try it with a double speed. Double speed engaged. With the high speed, it is noticeably faster. One of the things we get asked a lot is, can this machine do multiple movements at the same time? So we decided to give it a try. We will engage the double speed, try to drive the machine, turn the cab, and move the arm. Let's give it a little bit more throttle. To get more information about JoyT5 JT5200 2-ton mini excavator, or any other machinery like skid steers, wheel loaders, drum compactor, visit JoyT5.com or call one of our dealers. Thank you for watching, and as always, like and subscribe.